Welcome to Rory's Property Channel. Right, as promised, the next bit. This is one of those things, like I said last time, or like I said earlier. You come in, you think, oh, okay, yeah, this does need a bit of work, but it ain't all that bad. You see a property for like a minute, a few minutes. You walk around, you get a feel for it. You know you've got to do a bit of work, but yeah, I knew this one was going to be a bit of a challenge, but I didn't remember the smell of smoke in this room. So what we've got here, I'm going to have to strip these walls. I didn't want to. I wanted to think of another way around it. But you can see how, hang on, let me move fingers in the right place. You see how this is all lifted. I've had to just pull this off to see what we were looking at. But it's all lifted. It's horrible. So yeah, I'm going to strip these walls. Rory sort of said about one of the bedrooms has got a very swirly ceiling. Artex, wonderful stuff. Trying to get rid of it all. So yeah, I'm going to plaster that, but I figure if I'm going to go the lengths of stripping all this and then making good on it, I might as well plaster the bloody ceiling as well. And then just spray it all. I'm going to spray all these rooms, so that should really bring down the price, the time, and the aggro of it all, which would be wonderful because I haven't used that bloody thing for ages. So, as you may or may not have seen the live video before, we had the locksmith in. The locksmith, whilst he was doing his thing, there's nothing worse than standing over, having a bloody tenant, client, whatever, stand over you while you're doing the work you're doing. So I left them to it. But that's when my investigation started. I was like, oh no, there's a little bit of a bounce in the landing floor. Why is that? I don't like that. I need to investigate that. So there I am. I'm literally, pressing up and down on the floor. And let me turn the camera around so you can see what I found. So, yeah, for some reason, someone's butchered the freaking life out of the floor. I'm guessing to sort out some pipe issue at some point. I've lifted the big one up. And there's no freaking joist there. So the fact that there's no joist means that now I get to pull that carpet back, cut that wood out, and have to replace the whole area with a new bit of wood. Not the end of the world, but just think, flip's sake, mate, why don't you just do something properly rather than leave it to someone else? But yeah, there's a bounce. I mean, thankfully, you ain't getting through it, but God knows how many years that's been like that, and she just hasn't given a monkey. So yeah, I am though. I can't leave it like that. Let me go and show you the swirl of the ceiling. Beautiful. Look at that. Ah, melts the heart, doesn't it? Eh? So yeah, no one seems to want Artex anymore. On the rare occasion I get someone to say, can you come and patch something for me? And I beg and plead them that I don't have to. But yeah, that's going to get made flat. All in all, it all looks pretty straightforward. This is just going to get, a little tidy up, get these freaking things out the wall. Bit of filler. Spray the life out of it. New sockets and switches. This is a genius one. I've never seen this before, but it's easily done, eh? The switch is on its side. Horses for courses. Not my bag. Yeah, we'll change that light because it's not to our taste. Handles. I will look at changing the handles. I mean, it's because they've got a ton of paint on them. That's why. I mean, they're solid. They're good. Maybe they'll clean up. Let's hope they clean up. That's what I'm going to try and do first. Another little gym. I've got to think about that. I'm going to try and paint that. That is wallpaper. That's looks like it's had a ton of glitter thrown at it. But that is genuinely something else in my opinion. So I'm going to see if paint will stick to that and cover it. And then again, not too much of a stipple on this ceiling. Don't know if you can even pick that up on that picture. But we're going to, I'm going to plaster that. And yeah, my fun windows. Yeah, look. So I've got a window there. I looked at it earlier. Again, stay out the way of the locksmith. And that lock does not want to move, so I've got to literally replace that lock. Real easy. There's 2 screws. You unbolt them. It's got like like a little metal piece that will be in the middle there, right in the middle of it, which sort of everything twists on that. And you just take that out, put a new one in, and that will have a key, because that doesn't have a key. But yeah, again, in the bathroom, everything looks hunky-dory really. We're just going to give that a good paint up. We got lucky with that. The expensive areas, the kitchen and the bathroom, and we've been real lucky with both of them because they don't need flip all to do with them. We've got some nice cupboard space in this place. Yeah, for some reason, God only knows why or how, but there's a hole, and then they've left crap in it. But it's I'll have to do something with that. But a nice bit of storage, I mean, that's a little bit of a wasted cubby hole, but someone will be able to use that as a little cupboard to put clothing up in. But it all needs a good clean up really. I'm going to lose this floor. This floor's a bit grubby. Not a big fan of this floor.